It's the fam, we don't play. It's the fam, DMK. It's the fam.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, and if you are returning, thank you so much for the continued support. So I wanted to first of all come on here and address why we've been so MIA. So as you've seen on the description, I am finally uploading my Squid Game London footage, and I really wanted to get that footage uploaded before I uploaded anything else. So I had originally lost all the footage. I was finally able to recuperate everything. I also had to wait for the show to come out and everything. It's been about 4 months now, but I still wanted to post all the footage of the whole thing, the process, from literally step one of getting casted to taking off to everything I want to share with you guys. Reason being is because we also, ever since we started the YouTube channel, I thought like this is a great way to look back on our memories, and this is something that I'm gonna hold on forever. I know I've been getting a lot of questions about the whole casting process, about everything, so I think I covered a lot of stuff on the video. So this is gonna be the part one, you know, getting to there, and then I recorded all of the steps that I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm going to be posting pretty consistently because I have so many things to share with you guys after that. But hope you enjoy the video. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below so that I can cover in the part two. But yeah, hope you enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Say hello. Say hey kids. So it is the week before I leave for
Squid Game.
Squid Game. I wasn't sure I could say it, but it's gonna be posted obviously after because of, you know, some, what is it?
Contract reasons.
Some contract reasons. I can't say much until it's obviously aired and the news is out there. But guys, I cannot believe that I am actually saying this on a video. Okay, so I am gonna be popping up in between. I am actually editing the video on the road. We're on our way on a little family road trip. So the next video you guys will see where we're going. But I did put on the Squid Game uniform, you know, to be in the spirit while I edit. So if I am popping up here and there, it's just to kind of give you guys a deeper insight of what exactly is happening. Like, Manny took footage of when they called me to tell me that I was going to be on it, and I was like so shook because it was like, how long would you say the process was? Like
about 4 months.
4 months of just like, you know, having to get physicals and going through background checks and just doing so much. I'm going to show you guys some footage of basically the preparation for it. So here's that. First, I had a call from somebody from Netflix, said that they seen my video and they wanted to do a little kind of over the phone interview. So when I did the over the phone interview, they kind of, you know, got to ask me the certain, you know, main questions, which number one is, did I have a passport to travel within the next month? Because without the passport, I was not able to travel, which would have automatically disqualified me. After I basically passed the first initial questions, then I had to go to like a little FaceTime call type of thing, where it's like an audition and there's other people watching me. They're asking me certain questions, how I think I would do on the show, blah, blah, blah. So I did that whole casting call. After that, it's about a week or so because they need to edit your video to send it to the producers so that they can then, basically it's a whole bunch of casting and casting and casting. So after the producers see my video and they're like, oh, she's a badass, we want, not just kidding, but when they seen it and they approved of me, then they asked for me to go get a full physical because they want to make sure that we are healthy and good to go, because it is going to be so many of us. They want to make sure that we're not spreading anything or anything. So we go through a physical, which I'm going to say on, which I'm going to show you guys. That's kind of what happened on here. Here I am getting a physical literally the day before Thanksgiving. And I have so much cooking to do. So here I actually was asked to take a physical, which is crazy. I'm going to kind of give you guys a deeper insight as I'm looking at the footage.
So here I am at the doctor's office waiting for the doctor to come in for my physical while Manny buys everything. And low-key, I'm so excited because I hate grocery shopping. Like, there's nothing I despise more than grocery shopping. I don't know, I get anxiety. I don't know. I hate it. I freaking hate grocery shopping. So I'm like, yes. I don't know how people do it. It talks a lot. I feel like everybody's gonna hear me, but Manny's getting groceries as we speak for Thanksgiving dinner, and then we're gonna go home, cook from tonight, which is the day before Thanksgiving, to have everything ready for tomorrow. I hope my physical goes good.
So after my physical, which is when I ended up finding out I had thyroid, I don't know the word for it. I'll put it right here because I always get crap for it. But thanks to Squid Game, I found out I had it and I was able to kind of take care of it. I was super swollen, and I mean, I'm still fluctuating in the weight, but it's helped a lot because I would get super fatigued. And thanks to my pills that I'm taking now, I feel a lot better. But after the physical, then you have to get the approval, and then you have to go through a psych evaluation to make sure that, you know, you're good to go. You're not gonna, you know, go crazy in the show. So you go through that, and then after the psych evaluation, then they still have, you basically keep waiting and waiting. They also did a social media test to make sure, you know, that we're all okay.
I'm not gonna have my Valentine this year.
You guys better have him checadito. Well,
do.
actually, this is gonna be afterwards, but comment down below if he was being a little sconcolino. Let me tell you, the process is extremely long. It's interview after interview, then it's the physical, then it's the psych test, then it's the social media. It's just so many things, guys, that I'm finally at the point where I'm leaving, and it's unbelievable because it's just a day away.
It is the day before my trip, and because I do have thyroid, as a lot of you guys know, I had to come back and get like refills for enough weeks at the doctor's again. You know, thyroid things. It's called thyroid, but I always call it my Tyrone because I get tired. It turns out that all this acne I've been getting, guys, I have little stickers right now, is because of it. So they're gonna put me on new medication, and hopefully it kills the acne because I've been stressing it so bad. But guys, I leave tomorrow. I'm so nervy-worvy.
I don't think I mentioned it in the video, but when I left, or when I was leaving, it was right before Valentine's. So I was kind of, you know, a little upset that I wasn't gonna be with Manny or anything. So that's why I went and got him this little surprise, which is like a Build-A-Bear. I ended up going with this shirt instead because it says "Love You More." Brush the hair. You guys want to dress it? Okay.
I want to dress it.
Go ahead.
Okay. For Buffy.
Me dressing Dad's monito. It's made with a lot of love, huh, Kimmy? I'm on my way to pick up Manny, and I'm gonna go ahead and surprise him with his little teddy bear. The kids are here, super bored, tired of me all day, but I leave tomorrow, so they have to do with me, huh, kids? I thought Kimmy was recording me giving it to him, but she was just taking a whole bunch of pictures. I don't know why. So that's the pictures right there. Once again, I thought Kimmy was recording. There were pictures, but here you see Manny listening to the little teddy bear, because I did put like a little squeeze voice thingy on there. And I had recorded it, but what it says, it's Schmuckanudo. I miss you. I love you. Because I call him Schmuckums, but when I'm in a really good mood, I call him Schmuckanudo. And I miss you. I love you, because I was going to miss him. And I love him. That way he can remember me. Did you like it? Kimmy had gotten your reaction, but didn't really get the reaction. By the way, I didn't even introduce him properly. In this video, but this is Schmuckanudo. Well, it's not Manny. Family. Guys, so fun fact. So when they called me the first time and they asked me if I had a traveling passport, I didn't lie. I did have a passport to Mexico, because I was born in Mexico. However, so they did pass me by because they literally asked me for my passport to even do my second audition. But once I got the tickets, I was like, oh my God, like, what if they want to send me back to Mexico? What if they deport me to Mexico? I'm not trying to get sent to Mexico. So I was freaking out trying to get my US passport. So that's what I did here. I went pictures of my US passport so that I can, you know, get it done. And I actually ended up getting like an emergency last minute one. Like literally, guys, just in case you didn't know, I don't know where you guys live, but here in Arizona, you go to Tucson, and as long as you have proof of travel within the next week, they're good to go. They'll give it to you. But it's crazy how Squid Game actually helped me in so many different ways, because now I have dual citizenship. I have passport for Mexico and the United States. All thanks to Squid Game. So blessings do come in different ways. Guys, look at how cute this is. You guys remember how I said I had a huge surprise that I'm going to be revealing soon? Well, it's going to require me to travel. So my mom brought me an early Valentine's Day gift. And guys, I was literally so emotional. I even cried because she's never done something so cute for me. It literally tells me that she's proud of me and congrats on my trip, and just little things like this mean so much to me. Like the little Hello Kitty cremita, like just everything's so cute. And she did this while I was at the gym. She dropped it off to Manny to surprise me. Okay, so as I'm editing, I'm noticing little things, and one thing that they did mention in my first video audition was that we are not able to wear any kind of makeup or any kind of nails. And I was like, no big deal, we can sneak it. No, let me tell you, they were so strict. Like, they literally had metal detectors, dogs, they had the whole shebang to make sure that we didn't sneak anything in. And some people did get stopped, which was pretty scary. But yeah, I had to take off my nails before I left. I did put fake eyelashes, and I was scared that they were going to make me take those off too. Thankfully they didn't, because it would have been painful. And I was kind of bummed out because I don't really wear like the fake lashes that are always on. And the girl went a little heavy-handed. And it's funny because everybody would talk about how like I had these big old lashes and I should start a lash business when I get out. And it's crazy because I was selling lashes when I went in there. But it was just funny because all you could see is my dark eyes. So yeah, don't judge my eyes. I didn't know they were going to be so heavy. But yeah, they did check your nails. They checked everything. So I wanted to make a quote on that. Bye, mamas. Are you guys going to be good?
Yeah.
I'm going to be back in a few days, okay? Yeah? You guys are going to be good, right? Love you. Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
I did say bye to Manny, but I thought it was recording, and I don't know what was going on with our camera, but it wasn't recording. So this is the only clip I got. And Kimmy and David were in school. That's why I didn't mention them, or you don't see them on the clip. Manny just got the day off, but yeah. Guys, let me tell you, they showed up like VIP services, you know, to my house, and I kind of got the glimpse of the guy right there. And it's crazy because I was like, I'm not an overthinker at all. Like when I got my surgery, I never thought like, oh, what if something happens, you know? I'm not an overthinker whatsoever. But like the day before I went on my trip, my mom scared me. She's like, what if it's like trafficking, or what if like, you know, you're going to another country, how are we going to help you? And I started getting the worst panic attack. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even think of this. So when the guy showed up for me, it's crazy. It's like things happen for a reason. I showed up at the airport. I had my flight. I had everything good to go. And it turns out that I wasn't able to fly that day until the next day. I literally went to the airport, was all ready. Matt even called off just to say bye to me. And I didn't even take off that day till the next day. But it was so good that I did, because that driver helped me. He was like, hey, I can tell you're nervous. I'm going to give you some advice. Even if you are nervous, act like you're not. Act like you know what you're doing, like you've already been there with your next taxi driver, because you don't want anybody to think you're scared. So yeah, that's what happened.
Sprinter Vans. Headquarters is actually in Stamford, Connecticut.
So many things unfolded, and I'm going to kind of touch up on that on the other video, because let me tell you, it was like something did not want me to go. So I was super hesitant before getting to the airport. I think I started double thinking everything. I was kind of like, oh my God, what am I getting myself into? But thankfully they did send us a full itinerary. That kind of gave me some peace of mind. It did tell us step by step what we're going to be doing, you know, how I'm going to be getting on the plane, where we're going to stop, everything. There was a phone number for me to call contact them. And like I mentioned, I missed my flight the day before, so I was literally all vestida y alborotada posting all these pictures of my luggage, and I didn't even get on. So let me clarify, I didn't miss my flight the first day. So like I mentioned earlier, how I needed to do like my passport, so I had given them my information for the Mexican passport, and since I changed it last minute when I got there, they weren't accepting my new passport. So I felt bad, but they had to change my whole ticket to like my new passport information. So that's the reason why I had to wait the next day to fly, because they had to give me brand new tickets. So yeah, but it made me feel more comfortable the day I did leave. Like I wasn't crying that day I left, guys. I was crying. I was an emotional wreck. So I think it was for the best. But anyway, I was finally on the plane, and I was so excited to finally just even be on there. I got food, guys. I have never flown such a big distance that I was like, ooh, we're feeling bougie over here. Because we had landed to New York, since it was such a long flight, we did have a layover. So I stopped at New York, which is, I don't know what part, it'll say it on the itinerary here, but we stopped, and it was gonna be like a whole hour, you know, for the next flight. And I was super excited, guys. I have never been in New York, so I stopped for like little keychains. I was like, you know, super India, recording everything, showing my mom, showing Manny. And guys, 3 securities came up to me, took me to their little VIP room, literally in front of everyone, like if I was some type of narc. I was like, what did I do? Let me tell you guys, it got bad. It was intense. I was crying. They tore my luggage. It's a whole story amongst itself, so I'm gonna kind of cover it in depth, like in detail, as it was happening in the next video, so stay tuned for that. How cute. All of the seats come with this little gift set, and it's a little blanket, a little baggie with goodies. I'll show you guys what's inside in a minute, and this little mask with earplugs. After I had that whole nightmare situation with security, I was like, okay, cool. It's gonna be a nice little sleepy flight. I'm gonna get my food. I did notice it was sprinkling outside, and I'll show you guys the image. But I didn't think anything of it. I do get anxiety of flying because I don't fly much, so I was already kind of like anxious. But guys, let me tell you, when I thought I was gonna die, like it was so bad. Like there was terrible turbulence, like to the point where I was crying. There was people screaming. It was really bad. So again, I go into that in part 2, so stay tuned for that. After that whole drastic situation happened, guys, that again, it was just crazy. I thought the plane was gonna freaking fall, but I was just happy to be alive. The time differential was killing me, and I'm showing you that right here. But yeah, I was just happy that we were almost there and that I seen the sun, because I didn't think I was gonna ever see the sun again.
go find the guy who's waiting for me.
So when I got off of the plane, they had like these people, like I showed you guys, waiting for us to, you know, pick us up, and they had like a little iPad with my name. And I stopped recording because I'm a person who goes by people's vibes, and I thought like, no, I'm not gonna get into this taxi with a stranger in another country if I feel like they're sketchy. So what I did is I seen the guy holding my name, and I pretended I didn't see him, and I went and sat down. And when I went and sat down, guys, I kid you not, I was sitting for like at least a good 10 minutes, and I observed him. I wanted to see like his body language. I wanted to see what kind of vibes he gave me, because no, I was about to call Netflix. I am not gonna get into the car with this sketch guy. So then I called Manny, because Manny's like my go-to on everything. I don't even know how I went on this trip without him. But I called him and I was like, hey, this is a guy. What do you think? He's like, just go. So once I felt like I got good vibes, I went up to him like, oh my God, I didn't see you. And he was the sweetest guy ever. You guys are going to also see that in the next video, because I don't want to make this super long. You're like, girl, you work out forever and you're making this an hour-long video. So that's why I'm kind of splitting it up. But guys, he gave me a whole tour of London. So shout out to him. I know my gut feeling doesn't trust with people's vibes. But yeah. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. This is part 1. Stay tuned for part 2, because I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, bring you guys along at London and everything to the moment when I went into Squid Games, and then I'll kind of do a little quick recap with you guys. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and it would mean everything to us if you guys could subscribe, and we'll be back with another video. Bye.
We don't play. It's the fam. DMK. Living good, going hard every day. If they mad, we not tripping, let them hate. It's the fam.